Hey guys, it's Mr. Dominari here. We are back with the second part of the Destiny 2 Vidoc Becoming Legend. This is part 2, Shaping the Magic. You can see part 1, Oblivion, I believe that's what it's called, on the channel. Just watched it yesterday. Now, we're doing this less than 2 weeks from the final shape. There's tons of Destiny stuff gonna be on the channel soon, okay? Whether it be about final shape or the Dark Age. Let's get into it.
This team and Bungie in general
I love him.
is all about collaboration.
He's so cool.
Designers, effects artists, animation, all these sources of input from everywhere coming together, and like that was magic for me.
Cool looking guns.
The final shape, it felt a little like a love letter at times. We
Good.
really thought about bringing that forward to the weapons. Like Kvostov, it's the first gun you get. There has to be the narrative bookends of the first gun I got in the game. It's here in the Pale Heart. It's like this old friend returned. How do you make this thing really good and really powerful without making it not what it is? And that was really challenging. What we ended up deciding on is it is about your skill. Oh, it's all in the wrist. A little like it's gonna bounce several times down this line of guys. You're just really good at bouncing this bullet. It's fate almost. This thing's dope.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we pepper in the number 7 in as many places as we could. So it bounces 7 times. It's got a bunch of 7s in its stat. You get 7 bouncy
Sure does.
bullets when you pick up an orb of power. Bungie has a long legacy of loving the number 7, and this felt like the right place for it.
Yeah.
Cade has this iconic hand cannon that in a lot of ways has become a symbol. We took Ace of Spades and we went, where's the rest of the deck of cards? We had this really cool opportunity to theme all the Pale Heart weapons.
Hell yeah.
Different suits.
It has this two-tone feel to it. The opposite side of the gun is the inverse of that idea.
Hell
It looks
yeah.
freaking awesome. It also has like these fantasies of characters that have influenced Cade. These guns are part of his past.
We wanted something that you can't do with any of your other weapons, and we came up with no hesitation. It shoots these harmonic bullets that if you're targeting an enemy, it'll hurt them and burn them. But if you're shooting an ally, it'll heal them.
I love this thing.
Oh, I'm so glad. We had to build a lot of the language, and with the new cool little
It's
version
showing.
bars, you can see that. The
yeah, I
healing effect
just
on
saw
it is
that.
very strong. For a
You can see
while,
their health
we were
bars.
calling it the Just Don't Die gun. It has its own little energy bar.
You can see the Guardian health bar around the circle.
Is charged by any damage whatsoever.
What?
It's like, we know what we did.
That's sweet.
Since you are returning to the Traveler, we wanted to focus on bringing new supers to the light side.
Hell yeah. Show me more of them.
For Song of Flame, we wanted to plus up Radiance from Destiny 1 and have it be combat focused.
Hell yeah.
If you remember, Radiance from D1 has fire wings.
Look at it go.
Kind of ate that visual space with Dawnblade, where you've got these like awesome flame wings. In a split second, if a player sees a character solar with wings, they're going to see that it's Dawnblade. We had to come up with something different.
Zach, our VFX artist, came up with the idea of this halo around you, like a medieval painting.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool. This is the one I'm excited for.
Is a one-off super that also creates these axes. Coming up with visuals for that axe, it was an interesting challenge. How do we want to root this in Destiny? We took a lot of inspiration from Titan's shield. What would it feel like if the axe was the shield broken up? And when you look at it side by side, you
Cool.
can definitely see that connection between the two.
Yeah.
Storm's Edge. We wanted to call back to Arcblade in Destiny 1, throwing the dagger and zipping over there. blowing
Hell yeah.
stuff. How long do you have in the super? Initially, you had a long time. You had
24 seconds. We did not earn any friends in those places.
no,
the
people
first
were pretty
day.
mad. But we toned it down, and now you only have 12 seconds, and it's a lot more reasonable.
We found a problem where when I grapple and then you cast Blink Dagger out of it, I fall to the floor, right? Whereas if I'm in midair and I Blink Dagger, I should be held in midair, right? And it sucks. So I want to fix it.
It's the things like
That's cool.
the camera shake, the way the rumble spikes and then falls back off. We need all of our abilities to feel awesome.
We want to make it so that the controller melts away. You stop thinking about what do I have to do, and instead you just inhabit your character and you don't have to think about it. The game just plays.
The great thing about Prismatic was every playtest we did, the feedback got better and better. We have gone back and forth on what starter builds that players will get in Mission 1.
Okay, we're gonna start the Titans with Stringer's Lash, their strand aspect, and Knockout. One of the notes we got is players just weren't understanding how those two things comboed in a loop. Well, we're gonna drop Stringer's Lash, and instead we're gonna put in Diamond Lance. Now, any ability kill is making your Diamond Lance. Your Knockout punch, hey, that makes a Diamond Lance. You throw your Diamond Lance at the floor, everything's frozen, now you can punch stuff again and get amplified with Knockout. Once we made that switch,
Hell yeah.
all of a sudden it clicked in players' heads. This loop becomes a lot more clear, and players were much more satisfied with their starter loadouts.
At the end of the day, like, the chaos is the point.
Yeah. If you aren't surprised and delighted in a way that you didn't expect, like, we f***ed up.
Yeah.
This strike is probably one of the coolest strikes that
Ooh,
we've
strike.
released.
I started my Destiny journey playing strikes. I really wanted to push the expectations of what a strike could potentially be. This strike, it's sort of a memory
Damn.
of the Witness's
Look at that.
history of its race and what its buildings may have looked like in the past.
Oh,
A lot of
really?
The inspiration comes from 30s pulp novels, adventure flicks, uncovering ancient, hidden cities that have not seen a living soul in eons.
Oh, hell yeah.
And subsequently destroying those cities moments later.
Imagine you're in a narrow hallway. You need to escape it. Lava is descending.
Oh, cool, man.
It was coming out of the walls. You made this slide towards the closing door and you're dead. The door just closed right in front of your face, so
That happens a lot.
I have 7
These guys are funny.
Gilded Conqueror titles. I wanted
Damn.
this strike to be the hardest strike we ever made.
Ah,
I want
fuck.
people to scream and cry over this strike.
Okay. What the fuck?
Say, how do I complete this strike on Grandmaster difficulty? And I'll be like, yes.
There you go.
One of the fun parts about making a strike. There's so much freedom and creativity to do wild things, and then testing that. It's just a lot of fun, that back and forth.
That was Riven.
We have a very tight relationship with Test as designers, and I couldn't do anything I do gameplay-wise without Test there at my side. But as soon as I can get fresh eyes on it, I think that's where it really comes in.
We ran a lot of play tests, and every time I would invite people, I'm like, this is final play test, but it's never final. We just can't stop.
It's really not just one department creating something special. When you see all those things combined and the iteration and the back and forth, and when you get to this end result where it just feels like it couldn't be any other way, we hit on something amazing here.
Hell yeah. That's sweet. That's sweet as fuck. Well, that was part 2, Shaping the Magic. I liked it a lot. Again, it's always nice to peel back the curtain. Final Shape is coming very, very soon. There's going to be a whole playthrough on the channel. I think I'm going to be playing it, I believe, with Darren again. He played with me on my Lightfall campaign, if you remember that. So he'll also be in on the little cutscene reactions as well. But I'm super excited to finally see the end of this giant story. You know, this light versus darkness saga, as they keep calling it. Oh, man, it's been quite a journey. There's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs, but we are here. I'm very, very, very excited. I want to thank you guys for watching as well. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Kintark 3, my animated short film, and check out the Dark Age teasers. We get more news about that soon, and a lot more news about it late in the year. But now we have this to stay us for Destiny content. I cannot wait to show you how I take it off. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.